Coach DF.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Hello, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. We'll hear from reporter Allie LaForce in a moment. It's the Chicago Bulls and the Orlando Magic. And now the opening lineup for Chicago. Davis out there with LeBron James. And it's Houston in at the 2. Robinson with the block. And the Magic with possession. Pass to Hill. Here's West. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by Eaton. James deciding where to go with it. Davis, the pass to Payton. Misses from close range. And so it's Doncic with it. He brings it up for the Orlando Magic. First quarter of play, a minute in. Here's West. No good with the triple. Davis with it. James outside. Outside for Davis. No good from outside.
Defense dodged a bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Knocked away. Pass to West. From outside the arc. Buries it from 3.
Boy, Jerry West shooting mechanics, flawless. I mean, the way he squares up, elbow tucked in under the ball, the follow through, a very repeatable, efficient motion.
Here's Houston for 3. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Towns gets the bucket.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the 3 ball.
Now here's Payton. Back to James. Pass to Houston. There's the 3. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
Towns outside to the paint. Here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And the Admiral, David Robinson, a big-time threat to dunk it down. Can't give this 7'1" center any room down low.
Now here is James. Outside Payton. Back to James. Shoots over Hill. And he can't bank that one in.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
In transition. And Davis slams it home.
Always among the lead leaders in throwdowns. AD's tough around that rack.
Towns outside. On the take. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over. And so James will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Pass to McAdoo. And here's Payton. Let's go with a 3. Doncic grabs the miss. Here's West. Off target from three-point range.
It's been that kind of quarter for him. The shot has just been unreliable.
Outside Payton. Pass to Doncic. The 3 is up. And it's Chicago with a board. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Earlier, I spoke with Orlando's head coach. We talked about facing a premier defender like Anthony Davis, and Coach told me AD is obviously a tremendous offensive player, but his impact on D is even greater. He's an elite rim protector, and he moves like a wing out there on the perimeter. Without a doubt, Davis covers a lot of ground defensively. Back to you, BA.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Magic trail by 3. Doncic outside. Now a timeout called by Orlando. A line change here for Orlando. Yao passes to Weber. Here's Yao. Pass to Edwards. 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark.
Yeah, and the defense has really got to tighten up on him. I mean, he's just too dangerous from the three-point line.
Jones, the pass to Jokic. 1:16 left to play in the first.
How about the denial from Weber? Boy, I love when he's active on the defensive end like that.
Mitchell misses.
Yeah, and the defense really respects his shooting ability, and they showed it with that tight coverage. Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish.
Really piling on the lead with a dunk like that.
52 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Mitchell. Jones with the block. Inside, Nash. And he floats it in for the easy 2. Credit the sweet setup on that one.
And the quickness of the release, very impressive from Nash, especially when he gets inside.
Outside Edwards. And there's a pick. They need this. After missing his first attempt, now 1 for 2.
I love it. Just thumbing his nose at the height disadvantage. He's able to get the space he needs and convert.
And you look at him, he's given up an awful lot of size in that matchup, so he needs to have the ability to create separation.
Pass to Drexler. To the inside. Here's McAdoo. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Bulls out in front, up by 4. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And before we move on, what do you think about what we've seen here from the Bulls tonight?
Well, they've used the fast break well to score easy points and keep the defense unsettled.
And, you know, for them guys, it's all about tempo. Keep the pressure on and do so as much as possible.
They've got Karl Anthony Towns, and it's Robinson in at the 5. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Magic. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Keeping constant pressure on the defense, McAdoo, certainly one of the tougher assignments in the league.
Chicago shooting their first free throws of the evening. No good on the second free throw. Magic trail by 5. To the middle. Here's Doncic. Misses the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Nash passes to McAdoo. And there's a 3-second violation. And here are the Magic now. Here's West. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
No question about it. I mean, a ton of contact and a good call by the officials.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Chicago leading by 4. Pass to Houston. James outside. From outside, off the mark. Just over a minute has passed here in the second quarter. Puts up a 3. James with the rebound.
Even with every shot clanging off the rim, he seems determined to keep hoisting up these threes. It might be time to get inside of that arc.
Outside, Hill. Pass to Robinson. Buries it down low. Robinson's gotten his second bucket on the night.
There's not much that Hill does not do well. He does a bunch of good things, including spotting the open man and getting the ball to him right away.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. Nash passes to McAdoo. Here's Houston. Fires from deep. Hits the trifecta. Houston's got 9.
That's Houston's sweet spot now, knocking jumpers down off the catch.
Doncic outside. From deep. The rebound by McAdoo.
Yeah, still close, but with their tough play on the boards, we're certainly seeing the effort.
He takes it in. Pass to Houston. They set the pick. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
I like seeing Houston use that athleticism of his on the drive, scorching the defense in the process.
Doncic outside. Here's West. Pass to Towns. Second chance effort. The rebound by McAdoo. McAdoo's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Houston. 11 points in the game. Here's Davis. Davis just merciless inside.
And their offensive game plan is clear. Get it inside and go to work.
They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Doncic passes to Robinson. Shot to stop the run, and he lays it up and in. Robinson's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Yeah, I like the interior game of Robinson. He really does a nice job with getting deep position and then going to work.
Pass to Nash. Fires for 3. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 5.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Now here's Edwards. Clock at 6. And once again, off the mark by Orlando.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, in today's high-scoring NBA, every position has to be a threat. All-star Donovan Mitchell said, "We're getting away from the point guards who are just floor generals. It's passing and scoring that you're starting to see, and your level of scoring allows you to be a better playmaker. Teams have to respect that."
No doubt, Allie. Thank you. Pass to McAdoo. Edwards against James. Here's Jokic. Oh, Jokic hammers it home.
You know, for all of his agility and craftiness, the slick moves, Jokic not afraid to go old school and just throw it down on you.
Outside Mitchell. Down low. Shots blocked. Here's Nash. 5 points in the game. Jokic with a screen on Halliburton. Here's Nash. Shoots over Halliburton. Out to James. Launches it. Rebound by the Magic. Left side, Edwards. Over James. Edwards, no good. Chicago leading by 9. 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. From 6 feet away, here's McAdoo. Got it. Good job in the low post.
McAdoo, a talented scorer on the block now. I mean, he knows exactly how to get the position he wants to score down there.
Pass to Halliburton. They set the screen. From the top of the key. Boy, clanks that one off the back iron and it falls.
You got to appreciate the consistency. Night in and night out, he brings it.
And so it's Chicago with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this.
One big reason they're up, they're controlling the glass, both boxing out and crashing in.
Yeah, you could tell rebounding was a point of emphasis for them.
And with the playoffs approaching, thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. Magic trail by 9. On the court for Chicago, we've got LeBron James. He's out there with Davis, and it's Peyton in at the point. Oh, Luka with a deep one.
Don't know what you're thinking, but you got to get out on that or Luka gonna cook you.
Pass to Houston. And here's Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the top of the key, he buries it. Davis has got 6 points.
Boy, that jump shot of Anthony Davis continues to evolve. Looking better and better every time I see it.
They set a pick. Towns for 3. Rebounded by LeBron.
Good job hitting the glass. They're +8 in rebounding.
Pass to Eden. Davis with it. Can't get it to drop. And some solid defense from Towns. Magic trail by 8. Hill the pass to Robinson. Misses in close. And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Bulls. They've led by as many as 11. Houston passes to James. Oh, and Towns with the block.
Prime time, big time defense from Towns.
Here's West. To the middle. Here's Robinson. Count the bucket. Coming off a perfectly placed pass. Give him 8.
Man, what a pass that was there. He really relishes making the game easier for his teammates.
Now a timeout called by Chicago. Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Eden passes to Davis. Good work defensively by Towns.
Far from an ideal start here. I mean, this half just 1 for 4 so far.
He shoots it. It's hauled in by the Bulls. James has got 4 rebounds in the game. Here's Davis. Orlando with the rebound. Towns has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
And he lobs it up. Oh, a huge finish. AD, my goodness.
Boy, there's not a better target in all of the NBA than Davis for the alley-oop.
Towns on a screen. And here's Doncic outside. Rebound by the Bulls.
If they just continue to dominate the boards.
Guys, I think they've simply been the more physical team, and that's why they're ahead.
Magic trail by 8. Towns outside from deep three-point land. LeBron with the rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all.
The mid-range jumper has really been a vital part of LeBron's game in the second half of his career.
Towns finds Doncic. And another miss by Orlando.
He's been ice cold tonight. And, you know, you look at the scoreboard, guys, they really could have used his contributions.
Here's James. James with the focus.
How many times have we seen that? I mean, LeBron going right through and into the defense and finds a way to power through the contact as if he hasn't even been hit.
And the Magic call time here. Here's Weber. Man, counted from 12 feet. Weber's gotten his first bucket of the night.
Just another level to the scoring game of Chris Webber there.
Pass to McAdoo. Here's Nash. Here's Drexler. Shot clock at 6. The shot by James, no good.
You know, guys, you can tell he wants to contribute more, but his teammates have picked up the slack for him. That's what being on the team is all about.
1:36 left in the third. Halliburton for 3. Ooh, making it look easy. Halliburton.
One of the things you love about Halliburton is his feel for and understanding of the game. He just has a sense of knowing where to be at the offensive end.
Here's McAdoo. Pass to Drexler. James double teamed. McAdoo. Pass to Jokic. Now with a rebound. Magic trail by 7. It's Edwards on the wing. Check by James. Yes, it's good.
Boy, how about the strength of Edwards? Confident at taking on defenders and finishing.
And here's Jokic. There's a screen. That one a little long. Let's see if they want to go 2 for 1 here, Grant.
Hey, looking at the clock, I'd say yes.
Pass to Mitchell. To the inside. And stolen by Jokic. 6-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Drexler. And once again, off the mark by Chicago. Orlando with the ball. Trailing by 5. Here's Mitchell. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
What you love about Mitchell, he plays with energy, explosiveness, and courage.
Both free throws good for Mitchell.
2-part equation. You have to be aggressive enough to get to the line, then talented enough to sink them.
Drexler passes to Jokic. Over Mitchell. Oh, he got it up in time, but it wouldn't fall for him. It's still anybody's game as we reach the end of 3. Bulls out in front. They lead by 3. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. They've got Luka Doncic, and it's Hill in at the small forward position. That's who's out there for Orlando. Nash passes to James. Shoots over Hill. And that one's good. James. And the Bulls lead by 5. Here's Orlando. Pass to Robinson. Now here's Doncic. Now Robinson. Hill with it. Just 5 on the clock. Towns for 3. The rebound by McAdoo.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
And he's got to find other ways to contribute then because his shot making is not happening right now. And, you know, even though they're on top, they're winning. I mean, they could use more from him. Trying to shut the door on this one.
Chicago leading by 5. Out to the right wing. James outside. Pass to Nash. This one for 3. It's hauled in by Robinson. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Screen by Robinson. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Nikola Jokic. And it's Jokic with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Here in the fourth quarter, their defense has been very strong. No baskets allowed.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
From the arc. West misses.
He is tenacious. Love to watch him battle on the defensive glass.
James inside. Robinson defending. James passes to Nash. Off target from outside. Magic trail by 5. Pass to West to stop the drought. Sends it home from three-point land.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Timeout, Bulls. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what Chicago's coach was going over with his team. He pleaded with his guys to keep their emotions in check, saying, "You're battling right now. Continue to play smart. Don't try to be a hero out there. Play for one another." Guys, let's see what happens.
Allie, thank you. To the paint. AD doing what he does.
Yes, sir. AD threw it down easily.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. Up top, Robinson. Hill, the pass to Doncic. Looking to end this cold spell. Luka! Get off me!
Get used to seeing this, folks. Doncic taking the moment head on and delivering.
Payton passes to Eaton. Here's Houston, guarded by Doncic. We played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Oh, great D that time from Doncic. Comes up empty down low.
Got the ball where he wanted it, but then got swarmed.
And it's Davis penetrating. It's hauled in by Hill. Orlando trailing here. Pass to West to tie it up. It's hauled in by Eaton. Eaton's got 4 rebounds in the game. Davis against Towns. Davis, the pass to Payton. James outside. Here's Houston from 18 feet away. And it's good as he snugs it right through the net.
Boy, you look at Allen Houston work, and it just seems so easy. Comes so naturally to him to score the ball.
Here's Doncic in the paint. Luka!
And from the moment he stepped into the league, Luka's been a big-time player.
James against Hill. Outside Davis. The shot's good on the assist by James. And the Bulls lead by 5.
Anthony Davis showing you he's in control when the spotlight is on.
Inside, here's Robinson. And a big finish by Robinson.
And plays like that one can make the difference in a close game.
And it definitely got the bench on their feet, too.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Here's James. Outside for Davis. James double-teamed. Fires the 3. And Davis gets it to go on the assist from James.
AD staring them down and letting them know this ain't over yet.
And here's Doncic outside. And he buries it. What a beautiful shot. Brings him within 3.
No fear or hesitation in the eyes of Doncic. He loves the chance to take and make these big ones. James never lets up. He is absolutely fearless down the stretch.
Timeout. Magic. Here's Robinson. Chicago with a rebound. They held a 12-point lead earlier, and they go to the intentional foul. Here's James. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases the lead to 6. Second one is good, getting both at the line, and it's a 7-point game.
That's how you protect a lead. Build it out with clutch free throws.
And the Magic call time here. They're trailing by 7. .30 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Here's Towns, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. It's going to be on Anthony Davis.
Boy, how do you stop Cat Karl Anthony Towns, an elite scoring talent with incredible size?
He drops the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. Both good from the line that time. And here are the Bulls now, and so they foul intentionally. He hits the first one, and that increases the lead to 6. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop.
And not a moment to lose on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately.
He got a piece of it, and now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
But there was no time really to be selective. Stopping the clock was the priority.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line. And that makes it a 7-point lead. And short of a miracle, they're walking out of here with a tough loss.
They fought all night, a terrific effort, but they just couldn't make enough big plays.
So the Bulls win it. They played the villain tonight, and they played it well.
Yes, they did. And, you know, you have 2 choices. You can either succumb to the hostility in this arena, or you can feed off of it and use it as motivation. They did the latter.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce, Clark Kellogg, and Grant Hill, this is Brian Anderson saying...
Oh, say does that.
Welcome, everyone, to Noche and Beyond. Here we are. Brent, looking at this game tonight, both of these teams certainly get after it on the defensive end.
Well, I'm touching your suit here, Kevin, and it looks like you got shoulder pads in there. You're going to need that. This game's going to be a grinder. It's going to be physical. These guys are going to bump each other around, and they play hard-nosed defense. So I would expect this game to not rise up in terms of the scoring column, and we'll see who's tougher tonight.
So with Parker on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Tatum out there with Anthony. Then there's Chamberlain. Then there's Carter. And it's Mullen in a two-guard. And so it's the Knicks getting on the board first. Carter outside.
Obviously, Vince Carter's ability to defy gravity is eye-catching. But everything else he does on the floor equally as important. He is a complete player.
First trip to the line for him here. First one falls for him. He doesn't get the second one. Here's Pippen. Rebound San Antonio. They defeated Charlotte in their last game.
Tremendous poise on the offensive end. Overall, they did not settle for bad shots.
Saw the box score the next day and thought about those percentages. They had guys just going off in that one.
And out of bounds as the Spurs gain possession. We're about 1 minute into the first. You know, Brent, when you talk about home court advantage, the Knicks have one of the best.
Well, New York is so electric, and just I have memories, Kevin, of walking out on that court and it just feeling different. So the Mecca is back, and when it's loud, it is delicious.
Now here's Leonard. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 11 points a game.
Yeah, not really much of a flow offensively yet, only 1 of 4 from the field.
Mullen. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard.
Oh, can't punish the defense for leaving him open that time. That's a frustrating miss for a really steady jump shooter.
Now, Antetokounmpo, 11 points last game. Leonard on the wing. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
So far, the team just 1 of 5, and that rim shrinking.
Mutombo against Chamberlain. Outside Anthony. Into the lane. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top.
No, it's early, but going 0 for 4 to start a game can make a team get a little bit tight.
And that one's good by Pippen.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
No, he's automatic from the mid-range, and the defense knows that. It's a mistake to give up a shot like that.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Wants to talk some things over, might be seeing some things to adjust. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Leonard with the steal. And now it's Leonard running. Here we go. All the way. Rebounded by the Spurs.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Here's Anthony. In time, he gets the jumper to fall.
Well, that's a healthy make there after missing their first 4 shots. 1 of 5, not what they wanted, but they're on the board.
And so Antetokounmpo looking over it. Pass to Malone. Over Tatum. Jason Tatum grabs the board. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for San Antonio.
And you watch Jason Tatum, year to year, he is a model of consistency across the board. The numbers are pretty similar, and the effort never wanes. Quick thinking from Anthony. He's so good at going right up with that shot.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys. Patrick Ewing's checked in for the Knicks. Jordan comes in for Pippen. Well, in the second half of the season, we've seen some fantastic performances from this group. The highest scoring shooting guard since the All-Star break. You look at Jordan, among the league leaders, fourth in scoring.
And this is the cream of the crop at the two-guard spot. I mean, strictly in terms of their scoring ability and the ease with which they can overwhelm would-be defenders.
Well, these are the assassins of the NBA right there. The players who can turn a game on its head when they start to feel it. They are almost always the primary focus of the opposing defense.
The shot's good.
And Ewing with that size really creates a tough matchup, especially when he's attacking the offensive board.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Anthony, and it's sent back by Mutombo. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. So for the Knicks, Walton's checked in for Mutombo. And it's Kidd in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Here's Anthony. 5 points in the game. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Nick shooting a lowly 30% to start this game out. It's good from Kidd, the assist from Leonard.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Right side Tatum. Floats one up. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. So, Greg, with the season winding down, a lot of what-ifs for the teams. What about players? Do they experience that as well?
You can't help but wonder what could have been if your team struggled, Kevin. Players are just like fans in that regard.
And the first one at the line is good.
And looking at Tatum's game, you know, he really doesn't have a weakness. He can give it to you in a variety of ways.
Here's what San Antonio's going with right now. Richmond, he's checked in for Anthony. Booker comes in for Mullen. And Parker's subbed in for Carter. Now here's Walton. New York moving it around. Here's Leonard. The second chance effort. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It goes on Jason Tatum.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force him to the line.
Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. So he comes up empty at the line.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
And here's Tatum for 3. Again, the miss by the Spurs. Kidd against Parker. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. Kidd's got his second basket.
And Kidd using that size well inside. Fantastic with the read of the D there and exploiting the weakness.
Now here's Tatum. 14 points from him the last game against Charlotte. And Ewing with the block. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Ewing. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that is a huge block. Given how close this game is, a stop like that was right on point.
Shot clock at 6. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. Let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see which teams have the most buckets in transition since the All-Star break. Number 5, the Spurs.
You know, the NBA season is a marathon, but the way they played since the break, man, they're running a sprint. How about that transition offense?
Parker against Kidd. Pulls it from 20. No good there. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. Trailing by 2. Here's Tatum. And Ewing sends it back. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Kidd. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Parker outside. 3-pointer. The shot, no good. And we reached the end of the first quarter. New York ahead, up 4. And the second quarter will get underway just after this short break. And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Knicks.
They're contesting shots and have also come up with some significant blocks, putting a little doubt into the minds of the opposing shooters.
And I wonder if pace and playing fast is something that they're being encouraged to do, because right now they feel like the faster team.
So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got Pippen. Mutombo is out there with Ewing. Then it's Jordan. And it's Giannis in at the 1. Jordan with it. Still scoreless. It's Antetokounmpo on the wing, covered by Parker. Antetokounmpo stretching the floor with the 3.
What a competitor. Giannis right back at you.
Spurs trail by 4. Parker outside. Booker with no one around. And again, it's the Spurs from deep.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the 3-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
Pass to Ewing. Nice defense from Malone.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Here's Booker. And, yep, finally drops after rolling around the rim. Booker's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And such beautiful mechanics, awesome touch. Devin Booker so well equipped to just score buckets.
And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Moses Malone. He's checked in for New York. With 10 games left, let's see how the playoff race is shaping up out east. You look at San Antonio. What a run they've had this year. In first place and charging seemingly at will toward the postseason. These guys have been outstanding. And, of course, New York, a few slots below them.
And right now for San Antonio, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
Malone is relentless inside, so strong with non-stop effort.
Here's Richmond. Knicks with the rebound. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
And really showed their depth when they needed it most. On the road, having to manufacture points.
Yeah, and watching that, all kinds of contributions and just little things that guys were doing to chip in for that win.
Now here's Parker. Still without a basket. Booker outside. Over Jordan. No good from Booker.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
Pass to Antetokounmpo. Mutombo sets a screen. Knocks it loose. Richmond with the steal. Parker up top. Antetokounmpo defending. Parker passes to Booker. Richmond outside. Again, the miss by the Spurs.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Now here's Giannis. Giannis is double. Outside Pippen. Mutombo is screen on Richmond. Pippen with the wide open look. Can't drop the tough three-pointer. And so it's Parker with it. He'll bring it up for San Antonio. It's a three-point game. And it's Pippen in the corner. Got a piece of it. Malone with the steal. Richmond outside. Parker looking around. Here's Malone, and stolen by Jordan. Here's Antetokounmpo. Wow, Giannis with a strong finish inside.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Spurs trail by 5. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And a new group in for the Knicks. Walton's checked in for Mutombo. Ewing comes in for Moses Malone. Kawhi Leonard's checked in for Pippen. Jason Kidd is subbed in for Antetokounmpo. Back to Tatum. Trying to end the drought. It's rebounded by Leonard.
And even though he didn't get a piece of that shot, you love the pressure he puts on the shooter.
Yeah, that's the kind of energy that you want to see on every possession throughout the game. And there are only a few players who can hit a teammate like that in stride. Beautiful assist.
And Carter has it in the corner. That's in there. Anthony with the assist.
And people think of Anthony purely as a shooter, but a guy can make the slick pass when the opportunity presents itself.
Outside Kidd. Pass to Jordan. Ring shot on the way. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
Yeah, it's just amazing the hang time Jordan gets, even on a simple jumper.
Anthony's shot is off.
That's another just bad decision on a night full of those. His shot selection tonight has been questionable at best.
Jordan kicks to Kidd. Jordan up top. And the Knicks good for 2.
Yeah, nice timing there on that catch and shoot. Jordan with such a musical rhythm to his game.
35 seconds left in the first half. Here's Anthony. Great D that time from Leonard. New York leading by 8. Kidd dishes to Jordan. From down in the low post, it goes. Jordan's got 6 points.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Tatum against Ewing. And Ewing with the block. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. And the Spurs with possession here. Here's Tatum. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
One eye on the rim, one eye on the clock. Nice job.
Yeah, it's almost like...
Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just a bit to get the third quarter underway.
Bench mob. They've been on one, giving those starters a breather, and it's providing instant offense.
That depth. Next up, let's... And that's a halftime wrap.
And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. We've seen Michael Jordan really having a great game.
There is no stopping him, and you can't even contain him at this point. He is that talented.
Yeah, I don't know if you have enough game plans to slow him down. How do you guard a guy that good?
So with Parker on the bench, here's how the floor looks for Greg Popovich. Anthony out there with Tatum. Then there's Carter. Then there's Chamberlain, and it's Mullen in at the 2. And a big part of perimeter defense, Greg, avoiding screens. What are some of the tricks of the trade in that regard?
Well, sometimes you have to get skinny. I mean, other times it's using your strength. A lot goes into it. Also, getting a cadence for the screener. It's one of the more challenging aspects of NBA defense.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Well, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
And that kind of stifling effort on defense needs another look.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
And it's the Knicks with the ball. They've led by as much as 10. Outside Anthony, the 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
Yeah, he's got to move on, forget about this sequence here, and try to find a way to get on the board.
Giannis passes to Pippen. Offensive rebound and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game, learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. And the first one drops. Both free throws good from Antetokounmpo.
Of course, one of the league's best scorers, Giannis poised to be one of the game's all-time best.
Pass to Tatum. Here is Carter. Launches a 3. Knicks with the rebound. Malone's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And so it's Pippen with it. He brings it up for the Knicks. They lead by 7. Mutombo is screen on Mullen. Antetokounmpo passes to Malone. Great D that time from Tatum.
Not sure they realize it's not halftime anymore. 4 attempts, and they're still looking for their first bucket.
Here's Pippen. Makes a fantastic move and nails the shot. Pippen's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
All right, after 4 misses, they finally get one to go. That has to be a big relief for the offense after beginning this half on a bit of a cold streak.
And again, San Antonio turns it over. The Knicks making a switch here. Jordan's checked in. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team.
Looking now at the numbers for Carter. How's the last month of basketball been for him? He's putting up about 8 points a game, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. And he really anchors them defensively with that tenacious play on that side of the ball.
He loves to get up into the uniform of his opposition and make you work for everything that you get offensively.
6 on the shot clock. From deep, Jordan. A 3-pointer is right on target. Jordan's got the lead up to 12 now for the Knicks.
There's a ferocity and intensity to Jordan, but he also has the finesse and skill.
Carter kicks to Tatum. Can they get it? And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact. It goes on Moses Malone.
A fluid, talented scorer with length. Tatum is hard to defend because of that versatility.
Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Carter against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Jordan. Over Mullen. Jordan can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 10. Leonard with the steal. And here is Antetokounmpo. Some nice passing by New York here. Mutombo passes to Leonard. Mutombo is screen on Tatum. Back to Mutombo. Antetokounmpo kicks to Leonard. And a miss there on the triple.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Carter, the pass to Carmelo. That one falls, coming off Carter's feed. Anthony's got it back down to a single-digit deficit for San Antonio. Carter against Antetokounmpo. Pass to Malone. And Vince Carter pulls it down. Spurs trail by 8. To the paint. Chamberlain, no luck. New York's gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Giannis kicks to Leonard. Drains it. Kawhi, kaboom!
And by the numbers, Kawhi is one of the most efficient three-point shooters ever.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. Looking for a breather and maybe just 1 or 2 things to talk about. And a new group in for the Knicks. Walton's checked in for Mutombo. Ewing comes in for Malone. Pippen's checked in for Kawhi Leonard. And it's Kidd in for Giannis Antetokounmpo. Parker passes to Booker. Here's the teardrop. Malone can't hit. New York leading by 11. Left side Kidd. Pass to Ewing. Double team on Ewing. Parker against Kidd. Just 5 on the clock. Deep 2 from Pippen. And that's good for 2. Pippen's got 4 points in the quarter.
Practically automatic shot there by Pippen. He knows he just needs the ball, and then he is good to go.
Richmond against Pippen. Richmond no good.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
Pass to Jordan. Beyond the arc. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Richmond against Pippen. Will it go? And they pick up 2. Richmond's got 5.
That's just tremendous scoring instinct. So fun to watch him work in the half court.
Outside Kidd. Down low. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And so it's the New York Knicks with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. While we have the chance now, folks, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And the winner today, the big fella here with the sweetest of dimes. What a plus it is to have a post player who's got this ability to find.
You know, anytime a guy's in the post and the teammates know he's unselfish, great player movement can create an opportunity just like that.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So with Thomas sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. Walton is out there with Moses Malone, and it's Michael Jordan. Then it's Pippen, and it's Antetokounmpo in at the point guard position. Pass to Jordan. Over Booker. Jordan can't get it to go. Spurs trail by 14. Inside, here's Malone. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Moses Malone. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Knicks.
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
And another difference maker that we could point to tonight has been second chance points. They've been in there, they've had active hands, they've been in great position, And they've been smart attacking the offensive glass.
So San Antonio goes with a fresh 5 on the floor. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. David.
During that break, Greg Popovich really had some strong advice for his team. Now, he tore into his guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
All right, David, thanks. That free throw good from Anthony.
A lights-out scorer who possesses incredible confidence. Anthony is such a skilled and explosive player.
He makes 1 of 2 that time.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Antetokounmpo finds Malone. Here's Jordan on the mark with the 15-footer. And the Knicks lead by 14.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Chamberlain with a screen on Malone. Fires top of the key. Tatum gets the bucket. And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. For the Knicks, Mutombo comes in for Walton, and it's Leonard in for Pippen. To the inside, Chamberlain with the block. And the Spurs pushing it up now. Here's Carter. Tatum trying to break free. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo. And he knocks down the first one. We've heard players and coaches complain, Brent, that the rules are too skewed in favor of the offense. You think that's true?
Well, Kevin, offense sells, and the fact that we've talked about how the league has increased pace, you don't really even have time to play defense in today's game. The one thing that I do like is that the league has allowed for some variance and some zone defense to start to be employed. So tactically, coaches are trying to throw different strategies out there, but man-to-man, man, it's hard.
Here's Tatum. Inside, Tatum!
Oh, another huge night for Tatum. One of the top scorers in the NBA. Jason beats you in so many different ways.
Mutombo is screen on Mullen. And here's Jordan outside. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got 4 rebounds in this game. The 3 from Anthony. It's good from long range. Anthony's got 4 this quarter.
Well, they left it until the fourth quarter, but finally the run they needed to get back into this.
Finally got themselves in the trenches. Momentum completely shifted now. We've got a tight one here in the final period.
Jordan deciding where to go with it over Mullen. New York, no good that time either.
Time for some consideration in the passing category, maybe, Kevin. The shot is just not on. Get somebody else going.
Anthony's shot is off.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Antetokounmpo finds Leonard. Offensive rebound. Here's Malone. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. Spurs trail by 5. And it's sent back by Mutombo.
And the ferocity on display defensively here from Mutombo. Just an incredible shot block.
Pass to Malone. And out of bounds as San Antonio gains possession. Pippen's checked in for Michael Jordan. And it's Anthony with the ball for the Spurs. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. Here's Tatum. He's covered by Malone. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. And clearly an important juncture. He's going to have some choice words with his team. Giannis against Carter. Mutombo sets a screen. Here's Antetokounmpo. The rebound by the Spurs. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Here's Tatum. teardrop shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Nice job by Tatum inside. Very assertive. He's fantastic at putting the pressure on the D and consistently getting to the line.
He's off on the free throw and able to get that second one to drop in.
That one miss was huge. He had a chance to turn this into a one-possession game.
They grab their own miss. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And this is who he has become. Leonard, with the great body control, takes the hit and still able to sink the shot and one.
Outside Tatum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Moses Malone. He hits the first one, and that trims the lead to 6. That one falls, so he hits both of them.
And good aggressive basketball on that trip. Drawing the foul, converting the free throws, and then also narrowing the gap.
And here is Antetokounmpo from downtown. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. And here are the Spurs. They're on a 16-7 run. Outside Tatum. Anthony in the corner. 5 on the clock. Shoots over Leonard. Got it. What a beautiful shot to bring him to within 3.
Melo with another moment.
And I think we'll see them burn the clock a bit here.
Yeah, smart move.
Antetokounmpo. It falls.
Giannis Antetokounmpo is a star in this league, and more the team trusts him in those moments.
And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He knows every possession is critical now. We've got 28 seconds left to play here in the fourth. And timeout is called by Greg Popovich. He's very aware of the timing here and the significance of getting things squared away with his team. And so it's San Antonio with it, trailing by 5. Anthony. Empty that time from Leonard. And that's an intentional foul. So the first one drops, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Some padding here on the free throw line. Some good work.
Outside, Mullen. And that's out of bounds. San Antonio will retain possession. And so it's San Antonio with it. Once again off the mark by San Antonio. So it's New York picking up the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end, everyone's satisfied.
I mean, there were some times that momentum shifted, and especially early on, but let's give this group a lot of credit for that stick-to-itiveness in terms of finishing out. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Hall of Famers Grant Hill and Doris Burke. Allie LaForce, our reporter. It's the Miami Heat facing the Golden State Warriors. And the starting lineup for Miami, they've got Tim Hardaway. Andre Drummond is out there with Smith. And it's Jones in at the shooting guard. Durant, no good. Johnson against Hardaway, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Miami shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. That one's off. He hits the second from the line. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Pass to Duncan. Here's Thurman. Now here's Thompson, defended by Jones. 6 on the shot clock. Durant for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Deflected. And just about a minute into this first quarter. Outside Johnson. The kick to Durant. Over Jones. And again, no good by Golden State.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Pass to Hardaway. Here's Rice from downtown. The rebound by Duncan.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Durant, no good. Here's Rice, guarded by Durant. Thompson outside. And the 3 off target. Outside Hardaway. Pass to Jones. Lets it go from deep. Pure from three-point range.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And the Warriors call time here.
Trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
Outside Johnson. Pass to Thompson. And there's the screen. The 3 is up. It's hauled in by the Heat. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Here's Jones. And they'll get another chance. Here's Rice. 3-pointer, no good.
1 for 5 out there, but no worries. Just keep attacking.
The 3 from Thompson. Kept alive. And that one's good. Thurman.
Oh, he'll wear you down with the way he grinds it out on the offensive glass.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page. And the Heat making a change here. Here's Drummond. Hardaway on the wing, covered by Johnson. Again, the Heat misses. And so it's Johnson with it. He brings it up for Golden State. Trailing by 2. The 3 from Thompson. And after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
How about Klay Thompson, a career average of north of 40%. You better get a hand up when he's in three-point territory.
Pass to Hardaway. To the paint. Oh, the dunk by Smith.
A bit undersized. His hops make him a legit small ball 4.
Outside Johnson. Here's Durant. Banked it in off the glass.
Man, he is working them over on the inside. I'll tell you this, Kevin Durant every year gets more comfortable with the physicality of defenders. Incredible.
Jones finds Hardaway. 4-3. Durant pulls it in. And the Warriors with possession. Oh, there's the alley. Throw it down on the lob.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Outside Jones. Johnson against Hardaway. Back to Jones from behind the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. Jones has got his second bucket of the night.
Well, you love the activity out there. What a play. This guy is busy on the offensive end.
There's the screen by Johnson. Here's Durant. Jones grabs the board.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one.
Oh, the dunk by Smith.
You have to be accurate there. Very little room for error passing on the interior.
The Warriors trailing. Now a timeout called by Golden State. A minute 6 left in the first quarter. Duncan, the pass to Curry. Shoots over Johnson, and the basket by Curry.
I'll tell you, it is a thing of beauty watching Steph Curry shoot jumpers. An unbelievable feel and touch.
Here's Harrison. No points so far. Outside Johnson. There's a screen. Here's Harrison, guarded by Durant. 6 to shoot. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up. It goes on Kevin Durant.
I like that. I mean, some physical play inside. He's not about to give up any easy baskets.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Curry from deep three-point land. Rebound by the Heat.
We all know he's a good shooter, but from that distance, I don't think so.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Here's Harrison. And Durant with the block. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Miami out in front. They lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Heat here?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Butler out there with Marc Gasol. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Dumars in at the 2 spot. That's the group for Golden State as we kick off the second quarter. Pass to Gasol. Shot on the wing. Drummond grabs the miss. The Heat with the lead. Wade, the pass to Johnson. And here's Drummond. Smith outside. Here's Rice. No points yet. No good from the wing.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Johnson with the defensive effort.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Wade misses. And the Warriors with possession. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Butler passes to Curry. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. Curry's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Here's Rice. He drops it from range. And the Heat lead by 5.
You simply must play better defense than that. This guy is too good from distance.
Curry surveys. Here's Dumars. From the baseline. It's hauled in by the Heat. Drummond's got rebound number 5 here tonight. He gets it in there.
Well, not much you can do there defensively. Marc Gasol, just too much size to stop from that range.
And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. And the Heat making a change here. Hardaway's checked in. And we're about 2 minutes into the second quarter here. Wade, the pass to Drummond. Ooh, stolen by Gasol. And he drives in. Smith with the rebound. Heat leading by 3. Pass to Rice. On the wing, Wade. They set the pick. That one goes. Now he's 1 for 2.
You know, you can't let Dwayne Wade create this kind of separation because he doesn't need much. That's when he's going to go to work.
Offensively, it's been a struggle for him.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Ooh, stolen by Smith. 17-foot shot on the way. Tried to bank it in, but it misses. 3 minutes of action thus far in the second. Here's Curry. And the Warriors miss again.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Drummond passes to Wade. And it's Hardaway on the take. And he banks in the layup.
And that's just nasty right there, guys. He has a tremendous crossover.
Warriors trail by 7. Here's Dumars. Yet to see a basket. To the inside. Gasol. That one misses. He's 1 for 3.
Got to credit the defense. They found a way to stop him, and that's never an easy task.
Down low. And Gasol with the block.
What defensive instincts. What timing by Marc Gasol. Nice block.
Here's Pierce. Rebound by the Heat. Outside Hardaway. Throws it up high. Curry with a steal. Here's Dumars. The fadeaway. Smith with the rebound. Smith's got 4 rebounds now. Hardaway finds Drummond. Smith with it. He's picked up by Gasol. On the wing, Wade. 5 to shoot. Dumars grabs the miss.
Boy, a really tough quarter for this guy. Just struggling to make shots right now.
Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
What I love most about Jimmy Butler is his will to win and the capacity he has to take his teammates right along with him.
A line change here for Miami.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He'll take the opportunity to regroup.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Jimmy Butler. Johnson against Johnson. Jones from outside. And that makes him 3 for 4. He's looking good.
In today's NBA, you have to stretch the floor if you want to win. They have loads of confidence from three-point land right now.
Here's the pick. Johnson for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat.
Their strong work ethic has been evident on the glass, really getting after it and being physical.
Pass to Rodman. Now here's Johnson. To the middle. Here's Jordan. And slam dunk by Jordan.
If you don't do your work early and push DeAndre Jordan a little bit out of his comfort range, look out.
Durant, the pass to Johnson. And he lobs it up top.
I would imagine it's nearly impossible to not get fired up after that play.
Grant, check these guys out on the bench. Their reaction says it all. They are fired up. Here's Harrison. There's a screen. 3-pointer. That one is off. And so we wrap up the first half. Miami out in front. They lead by 8. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break.
And guys, I want to talk for a sec about the talent level in this league. In fact, I'd say it's never been better.
You sure about?
And now, time to talk about this game. What a solid start for the Heat.
One of the best ways to control the game.
That's it for us. Thanks for...
And if you're just joining in, one half is in the books. One half to go. So it's Miami now. And on the floor for Eric Spoelstra starting the second half. They've got Andre Drummond. Tim Hardaway is out there with Smith. And it's Rice in at small forward. It's good.
Time and time again, they're creating good looks from close range.
And so it's Durant who brings up the ball for Golden State. It's a 10-point game. Pass to Duncan. Thompson outside. Takes the three. Oh, Thompson, the long-range triple.
Well, you talk about confidence when you're from distance. It's Klay Thompson. That's his world, and we're just living in it.
Outside Jones. Smith outside. Here's Jones. Lets the three fly. Kevin Durant pulls it in.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Pass to Thompson. There's the triple. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's stolen by Johnson. Here's Duncan. And here's Thompson for 3. Oh, and Klay makes that 3 look so easy.
Well, this is his prototypical shot. Klay Thompson from 3.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter. Outside Jones. Smith outside. Pass to Hardaway. Fires the 3. Kevin Durant with a rebound.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And Smith over to help. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now. Here's Duncan. And here's Thompson for 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Smith outside. Drummond with the screen. Takes a 3. Smith no good.
This isn't how they wanted to start the second half. Only 1 of 4.
Johnson passes to Duncan. Durant surveying the D. Clock at 6. For the lead. It's hauled in by the Heat. Rice has got 5 rebounds in the game. And we've got a whistle. He was fouling with a purpose. And in that spot, in that situation, it's got to be a transition take foul. Wade, he's checked in for Jones. The Heat with the lead. Here's Wade. Pass to Rice. And there's a pick. Drummond with the ball. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Again, the Heat misses. And here are the Warriors now. They're on a 9-1 run. Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Hardaway. Fast break Miami. To the wing on the left. Pass to Wade. That's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Miami will keep it. And the Warriors making a change here. Butler's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third. Hardaway, the pass to Wade. 6 on the shot clock. Jordan, the screen. Pass to Harrison. The Heat need to get one up in a hurry. Rodman. Oh, yikes, not a good shot for him. They can get better looks than that. To the paint. Up top, Thompson. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead. So it's Miami now. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Wade. Over Butler. Again, the Heat misses.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out.
To the right side. Here's Pierce. No made baskets yet. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
Well, you have to like what you've seen from them defensively. They've done well contesting shots and have managed to come away with some blocks, too.
The other thing that jumps out about their performance tonight, the amount of steals really pressuring those ball handlers.
Johnson, he's checked in for Hardaway. There's a screen. Pass to Arizon. And Butler with the block.
This guy's such a defensive leader. The intensity, the willingness to put yourself out there. That's a nice block.
For the lead. Boom! 3 for Jimmy. Heat trail by 3. They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
Here's Wade. Dumars grabs the miss.
I'll tell you, it feels all night like this guy's been forcing shots, rushing shots. He's really struggling on the offensive end.
And it's Miami's ball. And there's the lob. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Well, we've seen this 1 or 2 times, have we not? DeAndre Jordan, finishing end of the alley-oop. Nice.
Pass to Dumars. 23 seconds left in the third. Gasol with it. Over Jordan. Gasol misses. Here's Arizon. Here's Wade. It's rebounded by Jimmy Butler. Jacks up a 3. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. And so it's Klay Thompson making highlights for the Warriors. He dropped 3 threes in that quarter. They have. And meanwhile, Eric Spoelstra rallying the troops.
Once we get the rebound,
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Marc Gasol is out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Stephen Curry, and it's Dumars in at the 2. That's the Warriors 5.
Sometimes it's just not your night. Fortunately, his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Arizon. With some arc. And there's the rejection. Butler finds Curry. Here's Dumars. The 3. Miami grabs the miss.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
Pass to Jordan. Here's Wade. Miami, no good that time either. Here's Dumars. Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Back to Curry. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Jordan's got his 5th rebound in this one. Here's Johnson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. The Warriors leading. Butler passes to Dumars. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. They'll pin that one on DeAndre Jordan. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Heat trail by 3. Hardaway, the pass to Arizon. On the wing, Jones. Smith outside to tie it up. That's in. coming off an assist from Jones.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Well, you have to appreciate the defensive battle for sure. Both squads struggling on the offensive end. We call this grit and grind.
Curry, that's good.
And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
And the jam by Drummond.
That is what we call grown man strength. Andre Drummond excels at brushing off the contact and converting anyway.
And that one falls. That puts him up 1 point in the game now. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. Warriors call timeout.
And with the offense reeling, coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
During the last break, I heard the Warriors coach as he addressed the team. He was very passionately telling his team, don't give them an inch when they have the ball. This game is going to come down to defense. I need you guys to work hard and close this one out. Guys?
Thank you for that, Allie. And that one drops.
KD, if you allow him to spot up, the easy money sniper will not miss.
Pass to Jones. Here's Rice. Smith outside. Beyond the arc. Warriors with the rebound. Dumars has got 4 rebounds now. Outside Curry. From deep three-point land. Smith with the rebound. Miami trailing. And he lobs it up. And Drummond with the jam.
Oh, Andre Drummond in a big moment with a big bucket. Yes, sir.
Pass to Bosch. Outside Durant. Outside Curry. Up top Durant. Tries it from the top of the key. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. Durant's gotten 4 this quarter.
Such a clutch shooter. This guy lives for these kinds of moments and delivers.
Hardaway, the pass to Drummond. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now.
As a big, you understand that contact is part of the game. Andre Drummond makes his living on tough, hard-nosed basketball.
And so Drummond nails them both. The Warriors trailing. Outside Johnson. Outside Durant. Three-pointer. Smith with the rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And he misses the second one as well, so 0 for 2 that time. And so Durant will bring it up for the Warriors. They trail by 1. And he takes that one up and powers it through. This is the very definition of a back-and-forth contest.
Yes, neither side taking its foot off the gas. I'm expecting a spectacular finish.
Here's Smith. Pass to Rice. Here's the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Heat lead by 2.
Cool, calm, and collected at a critical juncture in this game.
Here's Durant. Rice grabs the miss. We've got 1:13 left in the 4th. Here we go, all alone. Oh, KD flying in to cap off the break.
Kevin Durant loves late game chances. Boy, he's been in the spot many times, and he shows you how it's done.
Down low. Smith right side. Back to Hardaway. Drummond to screen on Johnson. And it's Hardaway on the take. Clock at 6. And out of bounds. The Warriors will take it.
Brutal play at this point. It's frustrating because they've battled so hard all night.
Warriors call timeout. And here are the Warriors now. Here's Durant. Doesn't go for him. Pass to Rice. Back to Hardaway. Inside. Lets it go from 11. And it's good.
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
Warriors call timeout. And looking at the options here, what do you think is being discussed?
More than enough time to get a bucket.
Well, they've got to be aggressive, guys, because the defense doesn't want to foul here.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, no, you had to do that. I mean, you can't allow them to dribble out the time.
He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. And he cannot convert on the second. That misses. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Outside Durant. Looking to get it going. It doesn't go for him. And they foul intentionally. That's what they have to do at this point. First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. Johnson for 3. Cash! And that one brings them within 1. And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. Great time to call his guys into the huddle at a very tense moment in this game. And now an intentional foul. They need the ball back as soon as possible. Good on the first, and that'll put him up 2. And he hits both free throws here, and it's a 3-point game.
Well, it doesn't get much bigger than that. A perfect trip to the line to give them the critical 3-point cushion. What poise.
So a close game sees Miami taking this one. With the late victory, they upset plenty of these hometown fans.
They really should take this win to heart. When the pressure was on, they stepped up and worked twice as hard to overcome it.
And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce.